Hello everybody again, it's Good Looking Pete from Second Chance Sailing. I'm going to do a video tonight on how to use Camtasia Studio 8. I know I did one on Camtasia Studio 7, but this is the latest version. There's quite a few more new things into it. I use it for my video editing. You may want to use it yourself because it is a good suite of editing software. Just for the start, I use this for putting the clips together. I do not edit clips. In 231 videos I've put on YouTube, not one has ever been cut. You get it just as it is, so if you don't like it, it is tough. We do one filming and we put it up, simple as that. We're not messing around like some of them do, spending weeks and weeks and weeks and months. Alright, they do a lot of better videos, some people, because of the editing they do. But if we were doing longer videos, we probably would edit them if we did anything wrong. But you have to take our things that we do wrong as part of our show. Actually, no, out of 203 videos, I did edit once. That was when I caught Don below decks in a woman's dress and high heels, but I'll show that at a later date. Sorry, Don. Anyway, Camtasia Studio 8. It's totally new. It looks totally new. Even to me, it's there's a few different quirks it's got. A few things it should have added, which they hadn't. I'll start off the middle part, the black part you can see. That's what you're going to see your editing software in. At the bottom we've got tracks, normally numbered 1 to whichever you want. I normally stick to 2 tracks or maybe 3, but you can have as many as you want. I've made a folder on the hard drive and put a few things in I may want to edit into a film. I'll show you them. You get to them by first of all clicking on import media. You can import any media files you want, whether it be MP3s, WAVs for music. It will actually import any kind of music. Video files, AVIs, MP4s, QuickTime. Again, it will do any kind of video files. Any picture files you want, whether the JPEG or PNG or BMP. It'll import them all. So we'll click on media now, and these are the few. I've actually only put 5 video files. A square black picture file, which I'll show you why, which I use that quite a lot. It's easy just to make a black picture file in Paint or whatever you want, and 1 music track. So just lasso them all, say open, and it'll put them on your left hand side in your media bin. You'll see them come up. There's all the ones I've added. There's quite a lot more to this new Camtasia. You've got a library that's built into it. That contains animated backgrounds. You want to just actually, if you don't want to just put them into your film and test them, you can just right click on them and click on preview, and it will show up in the middle of the screen. That's an animated background you may want to put on with text or things. You've got different icons which are buildings, and depends what you're actually doing, but I'll show you. You can add anything you want, cars or buildings, just like clip art basically. They've got graphics, so you can have graphics coming across the screen. You've probably seen graphics on a lot of American programs where they have things going back and forwards across the screen. As you see, it's got intro clips and lower thirds, so obviously bottom of the screen. So we'll see one of them and see what actually happens. Some it should pull into the screen, but let's see what it is. Yeah, so lower part of the screen, you can actually have your own start of your film there. You've seen on them a lot of American programs, they use them mostly. You've got music tracks. These music tracks built into it. These are royalty free, so if you use these and you make a video and put it on YouTube, it won't get banned through being copyrighted. Again, some good music. should have heard that. These are all different kinds of music. So we'll start off now, and I'll show you each part of it as we go along. One I do sometimes is actually we'll put a trailer before the film, so that's what I've used this black background. It's just a black picture basically. So we drag that down to the timeline, track 1, put it on, track 1. So your first few seconds of your film will be a black background. If you want to put any writing in there, go to annotations, top left hand side, and there's all different kinds. You can have clouds or all different things, arrows, anything you want. I tend to just go to the writing itself, so you can drag just the text down there as well on top of it, which, as you see in the middle of the screen, is give you the text. It's just handy to put the start of a film if you want to give it a name. Let's call it film. It doesn't really matter, call it whatever you want. And if you want to play that and see how that would look, if you click the play button in the middle of the screen, that's how it would look. And then obviously go into your film. So if we're happy with that, we can click back on media and add a clip to it. So if we wanted to add this clip, the MP4 of Conway, again drag it down to the track at the bottom, put it after your black. So I'll show you what would happen there, but the sound will come in. Let me just show you the sound.
Slowly though.
Now you see there was quite a vicious cut into the film from the black there. So what I'd normally do in this gap in between your black start off picture and your film itself, go on the left hand side, second down, transitions. These are the gaps you have in between films. So you can add a gap in between it to make it not as vicious going into the film. I like the fade through black one most of all, but there are flips, folds, pages, rolls, ripples, everything. But left click and drag and drop the fade through black, or whichever one you want, down into the gap that you want it. As you can see, it's put it down there. Now you see it should go into the film a bit slower.
Slowly though.
There are all different effects. You have to try each one and see which you like. Again, you can just right click on it and it will tell you what it actually does. What else is in there? We've got voice narration, so you can actually add a voice over it, but we just want to show you the sound. If you can actually click on the film clip that you've made, audio effects, you can click on drag and drop noise leveling down, and it'll level the whole sound of the film. So now there's a green line appeared in the middle, so you can actually put the sound up or down in the film. So it was a bit vicious, that sound, so we'll lower it down a bit and see what it looks like and hear what it's like. That's a little bit better. Sure that was the Hunchback of Notre Dame. Oh no, it's Alan, sorry. he actually had his life jacket on under there. If you actually have a look at him, I'll just move it forward. Really did look like a hunchback. Anyway, there's your sound. If you're using a music intro, you can drag the fade in down there. I'll show you. And as you see, it's actually started low and goes to high, so we'll see what happens. So the sound shouldn't be as vicious. Just build up. And you can do the same at the end of a clip if you don't want it to just cut off. Like I said, the voice narration. If you want to, if you're just doing a clip of something at sea and there's no sound on it, or it's just the sound of the waves, you can add a voice to it, like a lot of people do. Like Keep Turning Left does with a lot of these. He adds the sound on afterwards. So if you wanted to go halfway through a film and add any voices to it, voice narration, click on there. And if you've got a microphone plugged in, click Start Voice Recording. So testing, 1 2 3, 1 2 3. It's Good Looking Pete, Second Chance Sailing. It'll save on your desktop, and it'll add it to your clip as well, so you can use that clip. You can put it in it. Let me just move that out of the way. You can move that clip anywhere you want. Don't know why I put a quiz in it there. Right. You put that clip anywhere you want. So I'll just show you it playing. You probably hear 2 lots of voice.
What the fuck?
Testing, 1 2 3. Sorry for the swearing. We did swear originally on some of our first films. We've cut that out now. I should have checked that one. There's loads of different things in it. You can actually put quizzes in it if you want, if you're making a film for family, anything like that. Visual effects. You can have borders, shadows, different colours if you want to make a film look old or anything like that. That's about it. There's not a lot more. You'll learn the rest of it. Like I say, as you add a second track, it'll just make it itself. Put another track above the next one. The same if it dropped anything in the next empty track, it would make track 3. But that's about it for Camtasia Studio 8. Very good program. What I should have shown you was when you've actually, I'll just delete this, the voice part, I didn't need that. Let's say you was actually happy with that, whether it was 2 minutes, 10 minutes or 2 hours, whatever. When you finish and you want to make it, make a video to go on YouTube, if you come up to the top here on share, click on share, local file, so you want to put a local file on your hard drive of the film to update, upload to YouTube. Click on local file. If you click on this box here with drag down, there's all different kinds. MP4s, you can share it directly to YouTube if you want, which I wouldn't advise. Size, if you want to make it bigger or smaller. MP4 480p, MP4 720p. I always pick the largest one, 1080p. It's the best quality for YouTube. Don't get mixed up with the ones below it, because they tend to make the MP4, but it makes a player with it, so you can actually put it on a DVD and give it to family and friends or something like that, and it'll play in a standard DVD player. But we don't need that. All we need is MP4 1080p, which will do it. So we click on 1080p, say next, tell it where you want to put it on your hard drive, so we'll give it a name, Conway, say, any name you want. It'll make a folder on your hard drive if you've got it set to desktop by clicking on here. If you've got it set to desktop, which I have, it'll make a folder on your hard drive with one video file in it, Conway MP4, and you can directly load that up to YouTube, and the quality is very good. Once you click finish now, this screen will go down and a small box will come up telling you it's rendering it, and this particular video would take about 3 or 4 minutes to render. Obviously if you're doing an hour's video, it's going to take about an hour, 45 minutes to render, but this is probably one of the best programs I've found for doing that, so we'll cancel that now. There's loads of different things in it. If you make a mistake at any time, same as every program, come up to edit and click undo, and it'll undo the last cock up you've made. You'll have to look through the rest of it there's loads of videos on YouTube how to actually use different parts of it, because it does do about 1,000 things more than I've just shown you. There's different places you can actually upload it to. But that's about it for now. So from Good Looking Pete, Second Chance Sailing, hope you enjoyed this. If you need to know anything more about it, just ask me. If I don't know how to do it, I'll find out how to do it in about 30 seconds and get back to you on the questions. Don't forget to subscribe if you will. We could do with people sharing the videos. That's the only thing. A lot of people, if you click share, it'll just go to people you know, and if they're interested in it, because they may not know about Second Chance Sailing, it helps us. And thumbs up or thumbs down, it's totally up to you. If you like it, because we enjoy it. It's like this particular video clip. That was one of the first boats we had. That was the bay for an extra outboard motor. You could remove this box and shove a outboard motor down there as a spare. As you see, we lost the bracket for it, and this is exactly what happened. Yeah, we did a lot of fun at the start. That was our first boat. But you learn as you go along. Lots more to come this year, and lots more videos to come. See you soon.